Hey, I'm Darren Steele. I'm the host of Think Queerly, a humane thought, leadership, and personal evolution coaching podcast where I help thought leaders, change makers, and queer creatives become more skillful in their lives so that they can enjoy more happiness, freedom, and peace of mind. Now, you've come to this landing page because you want to find out more about this webinar. You're ready to make a positive impact, to be the change you want to see in the world in this year in review coaching webinar. Now, very briefly, I'm going to offer a somewhat counterintuitive approach to the usual end of year review, and it's going to be a live and interactive coaching webinar. I will have a handout that I can send you by email, by PDF, that you can work along with while we go through this step-by-step approach. Essentially, if you want to make a meaningful difference next year and beyond, it doesn't have to be just 2022 because you might have an idea or a goal so large it's going to need more than a year. We need to first discover the foundations of self-mastery that ground what you stand for. And the core foundations, and there are more than these, but these are the core: your emotions, your values, and your purpose. Now, we're going to glean these from what happened in 2021 by doing an overview, by looking back and identifying the milestones, the highlights, as well as some of the pitfalls, because it's the pitfalls sometimes that can tell us the most about who we are, about what we don't want, and conversely, what we do want. It can also really tell us a lot about how maybe we haven't been living with integrity. And that isn't meant as a self-criticism or a judgment. It just means we haven't been fully living out who we are on the inside, what we believe in, what we stand for, what means the most to us. So once you know these foundations, it's like having a guide, a compass, not only having a map, but having that compass so that you'll have your direction and then you can stay on course to where you're going, to making an impactful difference, and to accomplishing your goals, and enjoying more happiness, contentment, and freedom in 2022. So the webinar is going to happen live on Wednesday, December 29th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And think of it this way: if you've had a year, and we've all had a year with COVID. We've had 2 years with COVID, where our thoughts and feelings and actions and behaviors have maybe gotten us off track, and maybe they haven't allowed us to get the results we want. And many real external circumstances have derailed or disrupted our lives. But when we take the time to get centered and calm and focused, and to know what we stand for and what matters most to us, that's how you can improve the quality of your life. And it is only first after you've done that that you can actually have an impact on the lives of others that you care about. So I invite you to enter your name and email address to reserve your seat for the webinar and to discover the steps to beginning to being the meaningful change that you want to see on the world. I look forward to seeing you on the webinar on Wednesday, December 29th. Take good care.